everyone for joining us today. My name is Aubrey Jenkins. I'm the president and co-founder of inHealth Lifestyle Therapeutics. Please forgive me if any children or dogs run behind me. I've asked them all to stay in their respective areas of the house, but I'm sure you all can relate to the landscape of today. We have a very bold mission at inHealth, and that's to turn lifestyle into medicine. We do this by delivering a better standard of care supported by a new breed of clinicians that empowers people really to unlock their own potential to reverse or prevent lifestyle diseases. Today, lifestyle has really become the disease. 50% of a person's overall health is actually due to their lifestyle. Health coaching is, it's an effective way to treat lifestyle, but really to what standard? Currently, there is no widely accepted standard for health coaching, yet 80% of all healthcare organizations use some form of it. And this is why we built inHealth, a lifestyle therapeutics coaching company that converges wellness and clinical together. Our solution takes accredited clinical health coaches, telehealth, and RPM to deliver a program focused on the patient, not just one disease. We use a patent pending method that relies on 7 pillars of wellness alongside algorithms for protocols that increase our ability to scale. Our company is rooted in clinical research and proven outcomes, many of which outperform the standard of care today. But outcomes are nothing without engagement. At 6 months, 60% of our patients are still engaged with the program. And when we talk about engagement, it's very different, from others. I think engagement has a different meaning to different companies. What we mean is that our patients are literally still seeing their coach at least once a month. So how do we get such high engagement? It's by approaching the person holistically, not as one disease. Today, 4 in 10 people have 2 or more chronic conditions. We can't look at chronic disease in isolation anymore. Our business model is focused primarily on providers and employers. We work with direct practices in addition to channel partners such as Philips and Live Health Online from Anthem. Turning lifestyle into medicine requires partnering with everyone, including our perceived competitors. We see ourselves as highly complementary to more AI or non-clinical companies that deliver some form of coaching. Our business model is a combination of reimbursed visits and licensed white labeled programs. We are starting to add both engagement services and coach accreditation in addition to pay for outcome pricing in 2021. I'm very excited to say that we've exceeded $1 million in revenue in 2020, despite all of the headwinds from COVID. And we do have line of sight to becoming a self-sustaining business by the second half of this year. We are seeking a Series A that will be almost entirely allocated towards our growth. Our Series A is currently underway. We are seeking $6 million in funding and looking to partner with strategics who are just as passionate about our mission as we are. Here's some more information on how that Series A will be put to use. And we have a really talented team with experience in the digital health and telehealth space. I'm super proud to work alongside this team, and I hope we get to speak with many of you more about inHealth soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Did I go over my time?
No, you're good. You're good.
You were basically right at 4 minutes. So
awesome.
Kudos to you. Yes. Okay, Aubrey. Let's take some questions from the chat. Dylan Landers Nelson, can you come off mute? Okay. Dylan Landers Nelson asked, I'm curious if you contract or plan to contract directly with self-insured employers or primarily go through health plans to reach commercially insured folks.
Yeah, great question. We are actually currently in a pilot with a very large self-insured employer down in Florida, and absolutely open and we welcome those opportunities. Currently, we are partnered with Live Health Online. We are their exclusive coaching company. We just signed our exclusivity agreement with them towards the end of 2020, and that's currently where we're working, but absolutely open to those opportunities.
We have a couple of questions related to competition, so I'll just go ahead and group them. One from Lisa Dorsey about who's your primary competition, and Boris Bernstein asking, we noted Noom as competition and collaboration partners. How do you differentiate or collaborate? So maybe just touch on competition with Noom specifically as well.
Sure, love it. So we see ourselves as highly complementary to companies like Noom, Livongo, the Omadas of the world, and the reason for that is that what they've built is pretty amazing, and in their ability to touch so many lives. What we have is something that's very unique in that we are really addressing patients that are high risk and hard to treat and who might fall through the cracks on a program that may be a little bit more general and able to, built to really reach the masses. So that's where we really differentiate ourselves, is that we've got a very specific program. We're addressing lifestyle as the whole versus just one disease at a time.
Great. Brenda Irwin, would you like to come off mute and ask your question?
Hi, sure. Hi, Aubrey. I'm wondering how you and where you recruit your coaches, and then what the ratio is, coach to client. Just curious about the scale.
Yeah, great question. So right now we're about 60 to 1. We are in the process of partnering with more kind of AI-based digital innovators in the space. There is definitely a place for more automation when it comes to taking care of patients. So as we take them through the program, we'll be titrating them depending on how they're best reached specifically or individually. What was the second part of your question, Brenda? I'm sorry.
Is where you recruit. How do you recruit your
Oh,
coaches?
yes. So what's really cool is that we've actually built our own Lifestyle Therapeutics Academy that was just accredited by the National Board of Health and Wellness Coaches. So we get a lot of coaches coming to us through that. We also recruit from colleges. We've built actually a really cool intern program and so we are actually the intern site for 3 different colleges right now, where folks that are graduating from college in the health and wellness space will come through us. They'll intern with us, they'll coach with us, and then they'll go through our academy and be able to go get board certified. So that's mainly where we recruit.
Unfortunately, there's some other great questions that have come in, but we have to move on to the next presenter. Thank you, Aubrey.